ChatGPT has taken 1% of market share of search in a short space of time. So it's grown rapidly and proven that this is a way that people prefer to have information shown to them. Where is search advertising going to go when actually people are looking for the right answer as opposed to a paid ad? So the thing I think is going to be really interesting is how, over the next few years, is how the search market is going to evolve. Context being, ChatGPT has taken 1% of market share of search in a short space of time. So it's grown rapidly and proven that this is a way that people prefer to have information shown to them and do research around products they might buy, for instance. So say that's the classic thing that Google essentially is as a product discovery engine. And so Google is now testing like AI overviews, and they've got AI mode in beta where they're starting to work out, right, how can we essentially compete with this thing that is disrupting search? The thing that I'm interested in trying to find out and to see is, where is search advertising going to go when actually people are looking for the right answer as opposed to a paid ad? And it's all about like relevance and quality of results. So I think it's going to be a really interesting journey Google's going to go on to preserve its business model, but also provide users what they want.
You're basically seeing the rise of SEO and questioning where ads fit into that.
It's not necessarily SEO.
Well, the rise of organic being more important, like with LLMs and ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever it might be, search, synthesizing and providing summaries for people, and where do ads sit in that mix?
The thing is, Google's had quite a lot of criticism in recent years for becoming less and less relevant to people's searches because it's monopolizing the search space, and people are paying a lot of money to appear in what would have maybe previously been taken as like relevant slots. More relevant to the searches are now being dominated more by higher bids. I think that's probably why people have moved a bit like to ChatGPT, and it's starting to take some of that complete monopoly Google's had for what, like 10, 15 years? Now, Google is trying to, I guess, get some of that back and battle ChatGPT with AI overview, but it's really tough to know how ads are going to sit in with something like AI overview, because ultimately the way that works is that it is trying to get move back to what made Google originally great, and is providing the searcher with the most relevant result that it can actually provide. How ads fit in with that, I don't know, and whether that means SEO is going to take more of a front seat on Google optimization is something we'll see. But also, that do we need to change the way that we approach SEO to make sure that not ChatGPT, but like Google's AI crawls it in a new way?
It's like, what's so interesting is like an LLM is reading everything on the internet about a product or brand. It's not just your site. So it's like everything that goes into it. Think about like every top 10 bloody affiliate article that you'll like read through when you're trying to find a product that's actually good. Let's say you're looking for like, I don't know, something really boring that I look for, like a handheld vacuum, right? There's like hundreds.
That's not boring. That's not boring.
Hundreds of articles. Yeah. So actually you've got this, you're reading through like the independent top 10, the like Good Housekeeping top 10, you're like, all of this is just incentivized by people paying to get their products there, right? So it's all completely untrustworthy, but essentially you've got this LLM that then synthesizes the average scores across everything, and then it's like, actually based on your needs and what you want, these are the best 3 products for you in different price categories. So how do you then, like, okay, so your LLM's doing all of this. Say ChatGPT, right, is getting paid users. Their incentive is to retain users through quality of search result and providing the right answer. You've then got Google, who have a free business model, like free to the user, but they're obviously being served ads, and they make money when they click on the links that give them the most money, right? And that's how they're optimized. So how do they balance those two incentives of user value suddenly with advertiser value in a model that hasn't previously had to do that? I think that's just going to be like...
They've got to find a way to bake ads into their AI outputs, because frankly, that's when I use Google now and you ask Google a question, a direct question, the AI overview is extremely helpful because it gives you usually the answer you want to actually see, but it then, I know ChatGPT does this as well, but it gives you the articles where it's pulled that from, and you can assess how reputable that is and see, as you said, whether it's just from the independent top 10 handheld vacuums or etc. Ultimately, I feel like Google's got to claw some relevance back and keep and focus on keeping its user stock and not losing that to the likes of ChatGPT before baking ads back in. And again, it's always the balance with them of relevance for users and getting money from advertisers.
The meta ad model is exactly this. It's balancing user relevance and business value. And so maybe the advertising engine might need to change slightly on Google.
But I think with Meta, it's different though, right? It's just, I'm just showing you content and it's up to you whether you engage it or not. Like, it's interruption advertising. Whereas when like on Google, or ChatGPT say I'm going and looking for a product, I'm looking to actively engage with this thing because I trust the source I'm going to. So you're basically putting your trust into this search engine to provide you with the right thing. That's essentially what ChatGPT is, like searching all of human knowledge on the internet to provide you with the insight that you want. So it's just like suddenly the trust is just not there. Like it's easier for Meta just like, yeah, we just won't overload people with ads they're not interested in. They can just dial those up and down. But like you don't have a choice. They are purely interacting with that search. So it's like it's just a different thing. So getting the user value right and still coming across as unbiased, so you continue to use it as
it's not like the user sees less ads though on Meta. It's just they see fewer irrelevant ads. So it'd be the same on this. It's like the same volume of ads is being served. It's just the relevance of those is more tailored to the user.